Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Gadgets, Gaming, and More. And today I'll be reviewing the game Blockheads. Now this is a game I have been using for a long time, before Minecraft, and I enjoyed using this game because you can let your creativity run. For right now, I have created a new world in this game, and this one, unlike my other world where I edited some stuff where I could get extra everything and make things in trade portals free, which I'll show you later. In this one, I'm just starting out on it, and it's on survival, normal, everything. So this is the world you will normally get, just different texture, and different landforms and all of that. So right now, as you can see, I'll show you quick. So I have classic look off. That'll cost money to get that off. Well, to get classic look off. But that's what classic looks like. And I want to put the classic look back off. It costs $3 to do that, but it looks a lot nicer. Okay, let's spawn in someone. Let's name him G and M. Okay. Let's give him average hairstyle. And let's make his hair let's grab that. Come on. There we go. Let's make his hair brown. Okay. Now, here we go. So this is Blockheads. Now, it's going to give me a tutorial. I'm going to skip this. And if you paused it just then, you'll see it tells you everything about it. But this is Blockheads. Now, as you can see, before I grabbed that orange, it already came with stuff. It came with 5 oranges, a flint spade, and a basket. Now what you can do with the basket, well, first let me show you the flint spade. The flint spade can dig dirt, any type of dirt or sand, and as you progress, you won't need just dirt. Now, well, you won't need just flint spades, or better types. Let me make a workbench, which is 1 dirt, and takes 10 seconds. Now, you'll get gems. You already have gems, but I use gems in my other world, so I don't have any right now. But when you start the game, you'll have like 400 and something gems, so you won't have to worry about anything about gems. Okay, and so I got my workbench. Let me place that down right there. And here you'll find you can make a campfire, which you can cook things on. You can make tools and weapons on the tool bench. That's where you can make more advanced weapons and tools than the flint spade. There's flint and many others materials you can use for your tools. And the rarer the material is, or the higher the price the material is, the better it's going to be. The top one is gold, I can tell you that. The craft bench is you can make baskets and a lot of basic stuff. The wood workbench, you can make doors, trapdoors, you can make beds and all of that. This is the upgrade. It costs 5 stone. I'll get you that later. Okay, so let's start by making a tool bench. That's going to cost 1 dirt and 1 flint. Now, I'll show you what flint looks like in a second. Now, this is how you go explore. Okay, there's some flint. Let's go get some. So you'll go dig down. And as you saw, when he moves towards a black area, it creates light. That's how you explore. You don't automatically see the entire world like you could in Minecraft. in this, you have to explore to be able to see things. So let's get back here, and we're gonna make one tool bench. Now, sometimes it'll get to minutes even but at most it'd be 2 or 3 minutes at most to make something. That's like really high stuff. But it's a pretty fun game, and you can edit things to make it so. I'll show you in a second. There's Trade Portal, which you can trade gold coins and copper coins that you'll get in the game, and you can trade them for stuff. And if you get that, you can edit. You can go into game options and make it so that you can get everything free on there, which is fun. And you can also yeah, there's a lot. It basically has most of the things you'll need in a game. So let's go into. Okay, so we got our tool bench. Let's place that down. Our tool bench. Okay, now you see all these. These are flint items. This, between the spade and the spear. The spear will kill animals. It makes killing animals easier, which you'll get meat from. The flint is for digging. It'll help you dig faster. Pickaxes to mine rock and ore, obviously. The axe is to cut down trees, and machete is to trim plants and branches. Okay, now what I want to tell you about each of these tools is that you can do these already in the game. You don't have to get these tools, but when you get the tools, it'll make it a lot easier. Then you get to the stone stuff. Obviously, as you see here, you'll have to upgrade the workbench or the bench to get anything, to get more stuff. So yeah, after stone, okay, so you get some stone stuff, then you get a copper bow and arrows, and then you upgrade it, you get bronze, you get a tin spade, and then you upgrade it, you get iron, you get swords with the iron instead of spears, you upgrade it, you get steel, you can get the crowbar, which helps you when you remove train rails, get razor for shaving yaks. I've never actually seen a yak in this game so far. Okay, you upgrade it and you get gold, which gold is really helpful. And then titanium, I guess, is the top for the sword and the pickaxe. That's what you'll see there. And I'll get one more table. I'll get the craft bench. Okay, so machete would help trim these leaves quicker, but I can do without the machete. So I don't necessarily have to get those tools, but it makes it a lot easier to do if I do. Now, okay. And these trees will either go fruit, or you'll see this is a part of a pine tree I'll show you in a little bit, that'll grow pines, and you gotta be careful because there are animals on top of those trees. Now let's get our craft bench, and see, it's all basic stuff. You can get jetpacks in this game. Okay, let's go over here. When I get over there, I'm gonna take a quick sleep, which you can do that. And if you meditate, okay, but quickly, see this tree? It'll grow pine cones, and there will be animals on top of them that can severely injure you. Okay, so we're gonna sleep. Now, if you have everybody in the game sleeping and or meditating, it'll go by fast. Like, as you can see, the speed arrows, it'll shift the night to day quicker. And it boosts a lot of stuff to sleep, and it gets them a lot more energy before he'd been going slower, but now he's gonna go much faster. And there is a night and day cycle, but let me see if I can show you one of the animals. No, but there aren't any animals, but you usually see around this area some sort of animal and it could severely injure you. And it's not a joke, but okay, you see this tree has grown oranges. Let's go over here. Yeah, you see a pine cone right there. Right there, you see a pine cone. Okay, let's keep going. I'll see if I can find you something else. You see a little plant growing right there. You'd use the machete to help trim that. Oh, I've never seen a yak on screen before. Okay, that's what a yak looks like. And there's a baby donkey right there. Here. Sorry I hit it, and the yak is actually really cool. Okay, never seen a yak before. Must be something new. But when you do play a game, you will find those animals, and there's also other animals that could harm you. And in this game, unlike Minecraft, when you die in this game, you have to create a whole new person. You can't just respawn every time. Another pine cone right here. But so that makes this game just slightly different from Minecraft. Now, I heard this from my cousin, and I know a lot of you might be thinking this. Well, this might be a lot like Terraria. Well, me and my cousin read the comments to this game, and someone said it's a mix of Terraria and Minecraft. It's a lot more fun once you get into it, and like, there's another yak. If you get really good at it, or just get to a certain point, and when you can start making everything free and play willy-nilly with it, it's a lot more fun than you think it would be right now. But as I told you before, this game you have to work up to your levels and everything. And there aren't any creepers or anything, no mobs, just animals. There's one right there. That's the animal kind you'd find. And during the night, they'll come down here, and for I don't know how many blocks, but a good space between the tree, they'll chase after you and try and harm you. I'll hit you one. And if you'll see there you go, see? GG&M is being harmed. It will tell you that has happened when, it will tell you when you are being hurt or anything. And also, it's a baby yak. But, it'll also tell you if he's moving slow, if he or she is moving slow because they're tired or hungry or anything. No, he's moving slow right now, so I'm going to put him to sleep. This will just take a little bit, but I also like it because it helps me get quicker to the daytime, and I like daytime better because I can see everything a lot better. So, I'll tell you, I'll show you how to meditate, what happens when you do that. Okay, so let's meditate. And this you can do, and as you can see, there's a little white bar slowly filling up. And I'm not going to meditate to get that bar filled up because that'd take too long, and I don't want to make half the video watching me meditate. But okay, let's stop. I'm going to take till morning. So, and as you can see, the bar is slowly going up. Okay, and it will also snow, rain. There hasn't been any lightning so far in the game that I've seen. But you can get carrots, and there's even coconuts. And when you get to the poles of all the, when you get to the poles, there's the East Pole, there's the West Pole, and North Pole, and South Pole. I'm saying East Pole and West Pole because I actually make that in the game. They have a little something on top of it. Now, I'm gonna zoom out. Okay, so when you zoom out enough, it'll show you your portal, and you can have up to 5 people in this game. I want to give a shout out to Tough Star Twin, but you can have up to 5 people in this game of your own. But if you do want to play with other people, you'd have to make it a server, and that would cost money to do. So unless you have money, I don't suggest trying to make a server. But you can have up to 5 people of your own, and people will cost gems. And I want to tell you right now that you can go really deep. I haven't explored because this is brand new, but you can go really way to the bottom of the and get to lava. But sorry. Yeah, and I hope I'll be able to find a poll for you guys so you can see what it's like. And you can get, that's wheat. I've never seen that. But this is a fun and addicting game to play with. And you can get, and you will eat the fruit like normal, and you can plant them by. Oh, and when you do dig dirt, you can also get worms, which can later be used to fish and all sorts of stuff. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, so I just saw a grown yak and a grown donkey. That's right there. They will grow near carrots. The donkeys, they'll grow near growing carrot. They'll spawn near growing carrots. Okay. Hopefully I will find the pole, and they do have prizes for you at the top of them, but you'll need to climb them and find a way to. So once I find one, I'll find out what that is. What is that? I haven't seen that before. Oh, tree type. I don't know what type of tree that is. It's either dead. No, it's not a dead tree. It's some type of tree, and I never learned what that is. But I started this game very young, and it's quite fun when, like, I don't know how many of you like Fortnite. I'm not really into it, but if you know how, like, you're about to start a new game and your parents call you up for dinner and you're like, I'm busy, or something similar, I wouldn't do that. I'd come up, but this is one of those games of where it'll probably addict you. You'll probably be addicted to it if you're addicted to Fortnite and you really like it. It's like, that's how you'll be with it once you start getting going. Oh, and I didn't tell you yet, but sand. When you see sand, I'll see if I can find it. But when you dig down, there's a chance of finding a golden chest, which has. There's one right there. What a coincidence. Use golden chest. Let me open that. And there's 2 golden coins. Okay, we'll remove that golden chest and see right here. That black sand stuff. Let me readjust it. I'm gonna sleep him, but that's black sand, and I don't know if it's more rare, but I don't know what black sand does. I haven't found out yet. But I can tell you right now that there will be a beach soon, I think, because either that or a desert. And see these arrows? These arrows on the side of the screen let you control them instead of having to wait on everything. So, yeah, it shows you up, down, all that. And his head will, if you see this, his head turns and faces in the direction. Okay, so we found a beach. I'll show you what the water looks like. I'm gonna meditate today because I don't really like exploring during the night. Okay, let's go over here. Now you'll find seaweed. I think this is a desert instead. Another golden chest. Or I didn't edit the world so I got more golden chests, but you actually can do that. Not as good, but so this is how it goes. You haven't seen there's rainbow kind of it of coins, and they're really rare, but they're very good. And this is seaweed. I'll show you what it does. Let's collect that. Let's go down right here. Now, as you see that air bar? Well, that air bar tells you how much air you have, and when you have kelp, it regenerates it. Well, not regenerates, but it increases the air you have. So let's get up, and when you get to the top of the water, it'll replenish your air supply. But I'd suggest before you go venture across oceans and everything, which there's a few fishes right there. And the sharks do actually look like sharks, but before you go venture across the ocean, which I'll stop in a little bit, I want to suggest to you that you get a boat because otherwise it'll take forever. I'm going to go on until I find a shark to show you guys because I want to show you as much as I can with this game. And I don't have a jetpack and I don't think I'll be finding one anytime soon, but you can get you can find sky islands, which are islands in the sky, and some of them have gem trees, which they have gems around them. It's interesting, and it's a fun game, and it's addicting depending on if you would like it or not. It's very addicting. I think it'd be easier if I just do this so I can find a shark for you guys. But yeah, I have a different texture on it, and everything would look much blockier right now. As you see, everything looks all vivid and all that. But normally it would be all blocky because I have a certain pack on, and yeah, just imagine all of this all very blocky. That's what it would look like. And the waves wouldn't look much nicer than they are now. Doesn't seem to be a shark. But I have seen one and they're very mean Yeah, very nice. It will go and attack you if they get the chance, but that's only if you get too close to them. Oh, you can eat worms, but it won't give you much health. I'm sorry you didn't see that, but they won't give you much health, and they another fish. We're getting close to a shore. That blob right there, that's oil. You can mine oil in this game. But didn't see any sharks. Let's go over so we can. I'll see if I can find anything for you guys. Okay, so sharks must be deeper than right now. But they will come up and you will see them. There are baby sharks too. There's no such thing as a baby fish in this game though. Hey, it's a dodo. It's a dodo. And that's a gem time crystal thing. That's very rare. I didn't even know they had them up this high. You see, I just got a time crystal. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's it for Blockheads. And I hope you play the game. You can get this on iOS. I haven't checked on other devices or Google, but this is a fun game to play. Bye!